Jasmine, and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. I would like to start in a way that is a little untraditional, I guess, for yoga. We're gonna come the way that we start our life, in the fetal position. So come onto your mat, and we're going to start on our left side. So coming onto your left side, allow the hands to create a pillow for the head, bringing the knees in as close as possible to the body, and begin to close the eyes. We begin our life journey in the fetal position in the womb, and we'll start our practice like that today. We'll start slow as we start to connect with ourselves, with this moment and our body. Allow yourself to soften, so notice where you're holding tension in the body. Where can you let go? Allow yourself to get heavier. Just imagine yourself just melting into this mat, the ground, the earth below. And begin to become aware of your breath. As it comes into the body, notice if it's short, shallow. Allowing the natural rhythm to flow. And just taking notice of where you're at right now. And sometimes, like in life, in the start of our birth, sometimes it can be a little chaotic. There's a lot of noise, a lot of lights, a lot of distractions, people in the way. And maybe this journey may be a smooth transition, but either way, we're here. We're all here on this journey called life. So as we spend our time on the mat together, I want you to feel into your space, your body, your breath. Taking the movements as fast or as slow as you'd like. And just knowing that I am your guide. And you are ultimately the guide of your own life. All right, so take 2 more breaths here, allowing the breath to go in deep. Really filling up the lungs. And exhaling, letting it all go. 1 more inhale. Release. Begin to use the right hand to guide you up into an easy seat. We'll find a cross at the legs, sitting up tall. Keep the eyes closed or low here. On the inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Allow the chin, the gaze to follow. Exhale, draw the hands in through heart center. And we'll find an intention for our practice today. For me, it's finding balance. Finding balance in the body, in the mind, in my life, with work, with mothering, just finding a beautiful, sweet balance. And whatever that intention is for you today, or maybe you share mine, we'll allow that to sink in, planting that seed for the remainder of our practice to be our anchor that carries us through our mat today. And from here, begin to come into a tabletop position. We're stacking shoulders over wrists and the hips over knees. Draw the tailbone towards the back of the mat, towards the heels. We're drawing the navel in. Press into the hands. Heart is up towards the sky. Navel's in towards the spine. Gaze is underneath the nose in between the hands. Find a couple of cat-cows. So drop the belly, lift the gaze. We find our cow. We exhale. Find your cat. Inhale. Extend the belly towards the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the chin up. Exhale, draw the chin in towards the chest. Press the hands into the mat. We're really spreading the heart towards the top of the mat, spreading the shoulder blades apart. Inhale, come into a neutral spine. We're going to find our bird dog. So ground down through this right hand. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Thumb is pointing towards the sky. Right foot extends to the back, toes are pointed down, heel is up. Really find your center, find your setup, maybe shifting the shoulder over the wrist. Take an inhale, lift the thumb, lift the heel, and then on the exhale, draw the knee in towards the elbow or the face. Inhale, extend, get long, really lift, maybe finding this back bend. Point the toes. Exhale, we round. Inhale, extend, really get long. This is the last one. Exhale, we round. Inhale, extend the hands to the top of the mat, toes to the back. We're gonna find this awkward airplane. So left hand goes to the left side of the mat, right foot goes over to the right, and we hold. Ground down through that right hand. Exhale, release the right foot down onto the mat. Inhale, the left arm reaches up. Exhale, begin to find the thread. So left arm underneath the right, and then the left temple falls onto the mat. Right arm reaches to the top of the mat, and then allow the right shoulder to come down. We're in this threaded gate legs. Whew. So find the inhale, really find the space throughout the body. And then exhale, see if you can soften a little bit more. Bring the weight to the outer blade of the right foot. Maybe you find this opening through the inner leg here. All right, beautiful. Walk that right hand underneath the face. Inhale, sweep the left arm up towards the sky, and then exhale, release it down to meet the right. The right leg lift up. Exhale, bring it all the way over to the left side. We're finding that rainbow. So coming onto the ball of the left foot, gaze past the left shoulder. Begin to press the right hip down towards the earth. Inhale, right toes go back, and then release the knee down onto the mat. Find your cow by lifting the gaze on your inhale. Exhale, find your cat round. Inhale, come back to center. We're finding that bird dog on the other side. So ground down through the left hand, right arm reaches up, thumb is up. Lift the left toes back, heel is lifted, toes are facing down. Take an inhale, find that arch. Exhale, we find knee to elbow, round. Inhale, extend, get long, allow the heel to come up, maybe the thumb comes up. Exhale, we round. Really pressing into that left hand. Inhale, extend, last one. Exhale, we round. Beautiful, inhale. We're gonna find that awkward airplane. So right hand goes over to the right side, left foot goes over to the left. Flex the foot. Inhale, find that lift. And then exhale, left foot plants down. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. And then exhale, we thread right arm underneath the left, right temple, right cheek on the mat. Extend the left arm to the top of the mat. Exhale, soften that left shoulder. So notice if the sole of the foot is off the mat. See if you can press the sole of the foot into the mat, coming onto the outer blade of the left foot. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale, create space throughout the body. Exhale, soften into that space. All right, left hand underneath the face. Inhale, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the right hand to meet the left. Inhale, left foot lifts. Exhale, extend it back. And then over to the right side. We're on the ball of the foot. So really press this left hip down towards the mat and press into the ball of the left foot. You can feel this opening maybe through the hip flexor, the left side body. All right, inhale, gaze back to center. Foot comes back in line and meets the right. We'll find a shake side to side. All right. I love puppy pose, so we're gonna go there. Walk the hands to the outer edges of the mat. Fingers are spread wide. Forehead can come onto the mat. If you have the space or the availability, bring the chin onto the mat. This may mean that the chest relaxes down. And we find this shape. Think of the tailbone stacking over the knees and lifted up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Breath in and breath out. One more, just like that. Deep breath in slow breath out. Start to walk the hands in. We're gonna sit the hips down on towards the heels. We're on the tops of the feet. We're in our hero's pose. And then inhale, we're shifting our hips up off the heels, arms reach up towards the sky. I like to bring my feet about hip distance apart, so maybe setting up here instead of having them together. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, release the hands down. Palms are gonna face the body and the fingertips are facing down. Squeeze the elbows in towards one another. We're gonna find this modified camel pose. So begin to lift the chest up towards the sky on the inhale, and then exhale, press the hips forward. Inhale, find that lift through the heart. Exhale, shift. Maybe the head leans back, but be mindful. We're squeezing the elbows in, lifting through the heart and pressing the hips forward. So we're creating this opening through the hip flexors, through the front body and through the neck. Inhale, come back to center. All right, release the hands down alongside the body. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll find that back bend again. Fingertips face down, palms of the hand on the small of the back. We'll inhale, roll the shoulder blades together, lift the heart up, and then exhale, see if you can find that bend, squeezing the elbows in towards one another. We're not dumping in the lower back. We're finding that lift, and then we find the back bend. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Maybe blinking the eyes, open here. We'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them back down onto the mat. We'll pat out the tops of the feet here. The toes, lift the hips. It's a downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between the hands. We're gonna take a walk to the top of the mat, maybe finding a bend at the knees. Once you arrive, keep the feet about hip distance apart, maybe even wider. Grab for opposite elbows, find a bend in the knee. It's a ragdoll. Releasing the head, allowing the upper body to get heavy, and just swaying side to side. Noticing where the weight transfers in the feet as you rock from one side to the other, and just being mindful of that, being aware. All right, we'll find center in the midline, release the elbows, and we'll slowly come into a stand, rolling all the way up. Once you arrive, reach the arms up towards the sky. Maybe bring the feet in together. Look up. Exhale, draw the hands through to heart center. All right, this time, inhale, reach the arms up, maybe creating a back bend. Exhale, we find the fold. Let it go. Inhale to halfway lift, straight legs, straight back. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot goes back, left foot meets it. We lower the knees onto the mat. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows into the midline. Inhale, it's a cobra. Squeeze the elbows in, lift the heart. Exhale, tap the forehead down. Inhale, find your tabletop position. Exhale, lower back, child's pose. All right, inhale, tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. In between the hands, bend the knees, and we find our walk to the top of the mat. Once you arrive, it's an inhale, halfway lift. Think flat back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. So we're pressing our chest forward, navel into spine. Exhale, fold, release, let it go. Inhale, root to rise. Maybe finding a back bend at the top. Exhale, draw the hands through to heart center, and then release them along the side body, Savasana. All right, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we find our fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Left foot steps back. Right foot steps back. Lower the knees down. Bend at the elbows. Exhale. Inhale, it's a cobra. The forehead down. Inhale, we'll come back into your cobra. Bend the right knee, sole of the foot comes close to the glute. Look past the right shoulder. Point the toe. Press into the hands. We're rolling over on our left hip. Right foot goes back. Right hand comes off the mat. We're in a seat. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, twist over towards the right side. So right hand comes behind the small of the back, gaze past the right shoulder. On the inhale, find the lift. Exhale, find your twist. Inhale, we reach the arms up towards the sky. Twist the body over to your left side. Plant the hands. We're on the ball of the left foot. Right foot goes up. It's a three-legged dog. Release the right foot down onto the mat. Look in between the hands. This time it's a hopper step. So maybe bend the knees. Think about lifting the hips up towards over the shoulders. And whew, we arrive. It's a halfway lift, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach up. Find the back bend. Exhale, we fold. Let it go. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. This time it's a hopper step to the back of the mat. We find our high plank position. If you hop back, we find our low. We all meet at low. Inhale, it's an upward facing dog. So knees, thighs are off the mat. Exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank position. Lower the knees down onto the mat, chaturanga. Exhale, inhale, upward facing dog, cobra. Exhale, tap the forehead down. Lift the heart, squeeze the elbows in. Bend the left knee, heel comes into glute, gaze past that left shoulder. Beautiful. Press into the hands. On the inhale, exhale, we roll over that right hip. Left foot comes back. We're on our seat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. So we're twisting over to the left. The left hand plants behind the back. Right arm maybe connects. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Twist yourself over to the right. The hands come back onto the mat. We're on the ball of the right foot. Left leg extends up towards the sky. It's a three-legged dog. Exhale, release the left foot to meet the right. It's a downward facing dog. Inhale, roll into your high plank position. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Look in between the hands. It's a hopper step to the top of the mat. Once you arrive, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, root to rise. Ground down through the feet. Reach the arms up. Get long through the side body. So ground down through the feet. Reach the fingertips up. Tuck the tailbone in. Draw the rib cage in. Exhale, release the hands. Down alongside the body. Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, hopper step to the back of the mat. Find your vinyasa, find your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, shift forward. Find your high plank position. Exhale, we're slowly lowering it down all the way to our belly. We're gonna find that little shift again. Inhale, lift the heart. Bend the right knee, look over the right shoulder. Squeeze the elbows in. Press into the hands, roll onto the right. The left hip, right foot comes down. We're seated. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Right hand back, left hand connects. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. We're twisting over to the left. The hands plant, left toes on the mat, right toes up, three-legged dog. We have a three-legged flow here. Inhale, shift forward, right toes are lifted. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, it's an upward facing dog. Exhale, push up and back. Right toes are still lifted. Bend the knee, open the hip, find some hip circles. Gorgeous. All right, inhale, toes go up towards the sky. Exhale, release the right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, shift forward, high plank position. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, find your cobra lift. Bend the left knee, look past the left shoulder. Inhale, press into the hands. Exhale, roll over the right hip, left foot steps down. We're in our seat. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, find your twist. Left hand back, right arm connects. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, come over to the right. find the right foot on the mat. Inhale, left toes go up. Exhale, shift forward. It's a three-legged flow. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left toes are lifted. Bend the knee. Find those hip circles. Yes, going in one direction. Lift the left toes up towards the sky. Exhale, release them down onto the mat. Inhale, look in between the hands. We'll take a hopper step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach up. Exhale, find the back bend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hopper step to the back of the mat. Find your vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. One last flow. Inhale, right toes go up towards the sky. Exhale, shift forward. Bend the knee. Find your wild thing. So the right toes will maybe connect onto the mat. Lift the hips. Right arm reaches up. On the exhale, allow the hips to come down. We've been here before. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, find your twist. Inhale, sit up taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. We're bringing the hands onto the mat, rolling onto the ball of the left toe. Right toes go back up. It's a three-legged flow. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Toes are lifted. Find the bend at the knee. Find those hip rotations. One direction, and then the opposite. Beautiful. Inhale, those right toes go up. Exhale, release them down. Inhale, toes go up towards the sky. Shift forward. Exhale, we find our wild thing. So let the left toes maybe meet the mat. Press the hips up. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, we find the dip. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, find the twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, get deeper. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we're twisting over to our right. We're on the ball of the right foot. Left toes lift. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, it's an upward facing dog. Exhale, toes go up and back. Bend the knee, find those hip rotations here. Going in one direction and the opposite. Left toes go up towards the sky. Exhale, release. Left foot to meet the right. We'll inhale, shift into your high plank position. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. Bring my feet to the outer edges of the mat. The hands are coming off the mat. Elbows are up. We're finding our rolling cobra. Inhale, bring the chin in towards the chest and then lift it. Exhale, the left shoulder dips down. Look past the right. Elbows are up towards the sky. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twisting over to the left. So right shoulder dips. Look past the left shoulder. Elbows up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower the head down. Hands right along the rib cage, along the side body. Inhale, power up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're only here for a transition. You can hop or walk to the top of the mat. We release down onto our glutes. Extend the feet to the top of the mat. And we're just gonna find a fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, letting go. We're slowing down the practice. We're letting everything go. Just softening. Allow the upper body to just melt down towards the lower body here. The head is heavy. The face is soft. Just letting go. Begin to walk the hands alongside the hips. Walk the feet in, and then allow the knees to come out. We're in our butterfly pose. So soles of the feet are together. Maybe the hands interlace underneath the feet. And begin to press the knees down towards the mat. And see if you can open up the chest here. So instead of rounding here, see if you can really lift up through the spine, drawing the shoulder blades together, straightening out the arms, crown of the head tall. Take a deep breath in. Slow release, let it go. Notice if you're still holding tension here, as if we're actively pushing the knees away, lifting up through the chest. See where you can soften. Maybe it's the shoulders, the face, the brows. Letting go of this last effort. And from here, I like to imagine my tailbone rooting down. So, and then sitting up tall, finding this connection, kind of rolling back here, all the way back, and then lifting. Exhale, roll back, and then lift. Inhale, exhale, roll back, inhale, lift. All right, we'll bring the thighs together here. Release the feet to the top of the mat. We're coming onto our back, so scoot the hips towards the midline. And then finding our shape, our final shape. So before we get into Savasana, we'll extend the feet up towards the sky, lower backs on the mat, point the toes here. Hands are along the side body, and we're just gonna find this a little bit of core engagement before we end our practice. The toes are going to go up towards the sky. We're just lifting the lower back off the mat, rolling onto our shoulders. So take an inhale, exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale, exhale. So from here, we're really pressing into the hands, lifting the hips, finding these pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the soles of the feet onto the mat, knees splay out. We're in Supta Baddha Konasana. I like to bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Letting go of what we just did, that last little fire before our break. Take a deep breath in. Slow release, let it go. Coming back to your natural breath. Noticing the difference from when you started into now. Notice if you can just tap into your body a little bit more day by day, practice by practice, moment by moment, breath by breath. We walk around in our bodies so disconnected. We inhabit this body that we start our lives with, we live in, just so disembodied. How can we connect a little bit more? How can we find unity between the mind, body, and spirit? You can extend the legs long, coming into your final shape. Arms along the side body, palms facing up to receive. Walk the shoulders down and away from the ears. Allow the pinky toes to just relax. The heels of the feet ground down. The legs and hips are heavy. The body melts down. The shoulders are rooted into the mat below. The face is soft. The tongue relaxed in the mouth. The cheeks are relaxed. Your third eye is soft. The brows just melting. We're here. You have arrived. Now, whenever you are ready, we're going to find the fetal position on the right side. Coming into a tiny little ball, using your hands as a pillow. Reconnecting with self in this moment in space. We'll use the left hand to guide you up. Coming into a seated position. Crossing out the ankles. Rooting down through our seat, crown of the head lifts. We'll take an inhale, reach the arms up, collecting the energy that you just created and bringing it down into your heart. Bringing the left hand on the heart, right hand on top of it, bowing the head down. Keep the shoulders soft. Keep the elbows soft. And we'll bring the hands to heart center, bowing the forehead down towards the fingertips. I want to thank you for allowing me to guide you through the practice. It's an honor and a privilege to share this ancient practice with you. From my heart to yours, Aloka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this class as much as I enjoyed teaching it. I also am offering a retreat this year in Bali, July 3rd through the 10th. If this is something that interests you, if you'd like to get in a little deeper, connect with nature, with others in this community, I really would love to invite you. The island is beautiful, it's transformative, it's a mecca for all things healing and spiritual. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.